By far, one of the most entertaining parts of the Drake and Kendrick beef is the auxiliary artists that have been pulled into the fray, and it seems that even now, tons of people are still very much jumping at the opportunity to throw shots at Drake.
I love leaking!
So yesterday, we saw the release of a ton of new music that's really quite good and also contains quite a lot of disses thrown at Drake. We first saw rapper and producer JPEGMAFIA step up to the plate on his new album, I Laid Down My Life For You, actually dissing Drake on two separate songs back to back. Now, from what I can tell, Peggy is no stranger to talking poorly about Drake, as even in an interview from 2018 with Billboard, he was making it clear that he'd been dissing Drake for the past 5 years. However, in that interview, Peggy explained that his disses were not from a place of malice or anger, but more so showing respect to Drake for being one of the biggest artists in the game. Kind of an odd way to show admiration, but at least back then, Peggy wasn't actually trying to throw real shade, as in 2018, Drake was legitimately untouchable after the insane popularity of songs like Nice for What and God's Plan. It seems now, however, in the big 2024, Peggy is not pulling any punches, as he absolutely goes for Drake's neck on these new songs. On It's Dark and Hell Is Hot, Peggy directly references the pedophilia allegations Kendrick lobbied against Drake on Not Like Us, saying private school rappers don't know what it is. If I show you a Drake, I ain't playing with kids.
Man, I don't rap, I don't know what it is. If I show you a Drake, I ain't playing with kids. You niggas looping on you, never repeat that bullshit ain't worth leaving.
This bar is actually fire and a great example of how clever of a writer Peggy is, as he shortens Draco to Drake in order to really nail the punchline of not playing with kids. Then on the very next song, New Black History, featuring Vince Staples, Peggy raps, "'Cause I'm in that mode on my own, I got that flavor, especially when y'all cashing out for PDFs and rapers, no drizzy."
When I come around, better stare at the floor. Cause I'm in that mode. On my own, I got that flavor.
Jonathan Major papers.
Especially when y'all catching out with PDFs and rappers, no drizzy. I hope y'all paying attention. No, really,
This bar on New Black History is somehow even better than the first one, as Peggy twists the no Diddy saying that has become so common into no drizzy, while also using PDF as a shorthand way to say pedophile and also just blatantly stating Drake is a rapist. Peggy then took to Twitter to defend his bars, writing that he's been dissing Drake since 2016, and if anybody got a problem with what he said on the new album, the tour dates are in the bio. He finished the tweet writing, "Y'all can't even pay your rent, but defending Drake for free. Go outside and be somebody." While Peggy's bars thrown at Drake in the past may have been rooted in admiration, they are most definitely hostile now, showing just how strong of an impact Kendrick's diss tracks have had on the overall music industry. Now there's real genuine reason to dislike Drake and speak out about him publicly, and I wouldn't be surprised if other rappers begin to follow in Peggy's footsteps, because it ultimately is a great way to market your music and tie it into current events. Now, Peggy was not the only one to come after Drake on a new release yesterday, as we also saw A$AP Rocky take a crack at things, continuing his long-standing hatred of Drake. It should be no surprise to anybody that Rocky and Drake do not like each other at all, as they've been going back and forth all year, starting with Rocky on Show of Hands from We Still Don't Trust You. After that, Drake followed things up by mentioning Rihanna by her nickname on Family Matters, further stoking the flames. So I think it was only a matter of time before Rocky fired back with another diss. Rocky and Drake's hatred for each other stems from this weird four-pointed love triangle between Drake, Rocky, Rihanna, and Drake's baby mama, Sophie Brousseau. Obviously, we all know Drake and Rihanna dated for a while a few years back, so Rocky marrying her and starting a family with her is no doubt going to get under Drake's skin. But many people aren't aware that Rocky actually got with Sophie first before she would go on to have Adonis with Drake. So in Drake's eyes, he took two giant L's. He got his girl stolen by Rocky, and his baby mama was with Rocky first as well. Therefore, it's easy to see why Rocky sent shots at Drake on his new single Hijack, saying, "These fellas want my wife bad, the people want my next track, fellas swear they pimpin', Scotty sippin', get your wife back."
Yeah, bitch, fat ass
ass pretty, I might wife that. Niggas swear they pimpin', Scotty sippin', get your wife back. Oh, you know you trippin', Flacco different, know you.
Rocky is basically just rubbing salt in the wound here, because I would bet a lot of money Drake is still angry and will always be angry towards Rocky for getting the woman that he lost. Honestly, Drake is in an extremely tough spot here, because there's literally nothing he can say to Rocky, and making claims like, oh, I was with Rihanna first, don't really mean anything since she's now Rocky's wife and they have kids together, which is likely something Drake desired but never got to have. Regardless, I have no doubt Drake will inevitably try to throw more shots back at Rocky, but this kind of seems like a losing battle for him, and he needs to realize that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you think Drake will respond to both Rocky and Peggy in a new song.